Here are the top stories.
For the international news,
Sudden death of Taiwanese actress Big S Barbie Sue shocked global fans. For the local news.
Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment secured majority vote of lawmakers.
For the sport news.
2025 interims of Carlos L. Albert High School has marked its opening with torchlight.
For the feature news.
Glimpse back to the history of EDSA People Power Revolution.
For the science news.
Bitter melon's natural benefits for diabetes.
Morning Albertans, I'm Rafi Steven Lunod.
And I'm Prince Ella Heredia.
You are watching News 360. For the international news, sudden death of Taiwanese actress Big S Barbie Sue shocked global fans. Let's have Jazzy for the details.
Thank you, Rafi. It is quite unfortunate that Barbie Sue, a famous Taiwanese actress, had passed away at the age of 48. According to her family, Barbie suffered from pneumonia triggered by influenza. We have known her from her past series, Nature Garden, as Sunshine, have performed various acts with her younger sister, Small D. Fans have expressed their condolences with a recollection of Sue due to the wide popularity of Nature Garden, having Filipino fans also comment heartfelt messages towards the artist.
For the local news.
Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment secured majority vote of lawmakers.
Moving to local news now. The House of Representatives has concluded the impeachment of Sara Duterte with over 200 House members supported the complaint against Vice President Sara Duterte on February 5, 2025. The decision was made with 215 out of 306 members signing the petition, making her the first Vice President to be impeached by the House. The House of Representatives released the list of signatories on the fourth impeachment complaint. In a report according to the verified complaint approved by the House plenary, the complaints moved to impeach Duterte based on the grounds of culpable violation of the Constitution, betrayal of public trust, graft corruption, and high crimes. The three impeachments complained against the Vice President earlier yielded by various groups in December 2024. However, were not included in the complaint backed by 215 House members. Instead, these three complaints were archived.
Alright folks, it's time for a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere, we've got some exciting product and offer just for you. Stay tuned for more right after this.
Mommy, I don't want injections. I'm scared.
Don't you worry, anak. There's a new Ampalaya tablet developed by UP Manila.
Wait, really? But Mom, is it effective and natural? I might get sick.
Of course not. It will not harm you. But instead, Ampalaya tablet will help you manage your diabetes.
Ampalaya, blood sugar will go down. Thanks to UP Manila, there's hope for everyone.
Expert made, tested, and safe. The Ampalaya tablet from UP Manila for a healthier life.
This advertisement is brought to you by the Department of Health. Go natural, try Ampalaya tablet.
Now let's move on to the latest happenings in the world of sports. Again, for the headline, 2025 Intramuros of Carlos L. Albert High School has marked its opening with torchlighting. Let's have Miguel for the sports news.
In sports, this year's Campus Intramurals has marked its start with the flag ceremony on Monday, February 3rd, with great atmosphere and confetti in the air as the banners was rolled down and the torch was passed down teacher to student athletes. This tradition has its own meaning of unity and sportsmanship, with the colorful flags also being held by the athletes who are the pride of Carlos L. Albert High School.
And now let's shift our focus to the future news. Glimpse back to the history of EDSA People Power Revolution.
1986, the people of the Philippines have started to gather in EDSA and carry out one of the most widely known civilian protests in the Philippine history, the People Power Revolution. It happened for 4 days. On February 22nd, citizens took to the streets on Epifanio de los Santos Avenue o EDSA. Defense Minister Juan Ponce Enrile and Armed Forces Vice Chief of Staff Fidel Ramos, who were once close allies of Marcos, publicly broke ranks from the regime and declared their support for the opposition. Marcos ordered the military to repress the mass action when Marcos ordered the military to assess detractors. Cardinal Sin called upon the people to shield them. On the evening of February 25th, the Marcoses had fled with helicopter and lived in Hawaii until Marcos Sr.'s death in 1989. Later that same night, protesters stormed Malacanang Palace, exposing the opulent wealth.
Now, let's move on for the science news. Bitter melon's natural benefits for diabetes. Let's have Jancy for the details.
Bitter melon, also known as Mamarodica charantia or bitter gourd. It is a plant that gets its name from its taste. It becomes more and more bitter as it ripens. A 2020 study found that NCARBP19, a ripient in bitter melon, may help regulate body glucose level. Bitter melon has several chemicals that seems to act like insulin and helps to lower blood sugar levels. Some studies suggest that they do this by causing more glucose to enter the body cells, and it helps your body process it is stored in the liver, muscles, and fats.
And that wraps up our top stories for tonight.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be back with more updates tomorrow. Stay tuned and have a great morning.
Again, this is Rafael Lunod.
And Prince Ella Heredia,
This is News 360.
Good morning,
Albertans.